Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Faye. I am 4'9" and I love making videos about petite fashion and petite styling, but from the perspective of somebody who is under 5 foot tall. So if you are new here, I actually woke up to 400 subscribers today, so if you are new, thanks for joining. It's really great to see you. But if you're new, this is the kind of videos that I like to make. And if you like this video, if you're just kind of stumbling across my channel, then do consider liking and subscribing because I always love to see more of you here. So just to give you a little bit of background on the brand, if you're not already aware, Petite The Brand is actually a petite clothing brand that was established in 2019 by a YouTuber here called Layli Mirza. And if you are kind of on the luxury designer side of YouTube, you've most likely come across her videos. If you aren't already subscribed, you've most likely come across her videos before. And she herself is only 5 foot tall, and in 2019 she decided to kind of create her own petite clothing brand. Now, I am aware of Layli Mirza and I'm not subscribed to her, but one of my followers brought her brand to my attention a couple of months ago, and since then I've been dying to try them. I've been dying to try them out because when I looked at their website, I was actually very impressed with the kind of style and the pricing and the kind of quality of their clothes. So I put a little poll on Instagram to ask whether people would be interested in a video, because I had only bought like a pair of trousers and the blouse, but most people said that they would really like a video. So this is going to be a very brief overview of like my thoughts and also like a try on at the end. So to begin with, I'm just going to go into the kind of offering that they have. As I said before, very impressed with the items. They are all kind of very classic, ready to wear kind of staple pieces, which I absolutely love. So they're kind of basic and very kind of they have like a lot of longevity in terms of style, which I was very keen on. But also I love the fact that they seem to be made of like high quality materials, like they weren't synthetic. A lot of their garments are made of like kind of cotton blends, which I really liked. And if I'm honest, it was the first petite brand that I've ever come across that ticked 2 boxes, which was having kind of stylish but classic items that I would actually want to wear, and I don't look like I've just gone into like Dorothy Perkins. And 2, they looked like they were very high quality garments but weren't astronomically expensive. So already they are ticking boxes. And obviously you can go and like look on their website and look at their prices, but I bought the kind of split trouser, which was £95, and then I also bought the cream collarless shirt for £55. So plus the £15 shipping, it was £165 altogether. Another reason why I was really excited to try this brand is because their smallest size was an extra small, which translate to like a UK size 2 or 4, and their sizing seemed to match my kind of proportions, and I'll put my measurements on the screen here. But quite a lot of petite brands just do kind of like a size 8 to 16, but I am obviously an extra petite person. I am short but also quite slim, so I was also very excited to try kind of like their smaller sizes to see if they would fit. So one thing that I did want to flag, if say like if you are watching this video and you are thinking of like purchasing a couple of items from this website, I just wanted to flag a few things like first off regarding the kind of shopping experience, and that is the delivery kind of states that it might take up to like for 2 weeks for the actual garments to be made, but I did find the delivery kind of quite quick, even though they were being shipped from Dubai. Yeah, they were not like, it wasn't a long wait at all. It was probably like a week or so. But something that you should know is that the shipping to the UK is like a £15 flat fee, No matter how much you buy, it's like £15, so you just kind of got to take that into consideration. And a little bit of a spoiler for this video, but I did actually end up sending both of these items back, which will become clear like later on in the video. And the return cost is at the cost of the customer, and for me that was £21 to send the items back to Dubai. So I essentially paid what, like 36, I can't do maths in my head. I paid a lot to both receive the items and then post them back. So if you are not sure of whether you're going to keep these, or you're just concerned about the cost of returning if they don't suit, then I just wanted to kind of erase that flag. And finally, well, not finally, another thing to kind of be aware of is that if you buy bespoke items, they obviously can't be returned, which kind of makes sense. But if you buy on their website using like a discount code or like a Black Friday code, those items are non-refundable. And I actually wouldn't have come across that if I wasn't already kind of looking at their website to look how to return items. So yeah, that might not be very clear if you're purchasing on their website, so just something to be aware of. And the kind of process for returning items was not very clear at all. It just says that if you want to return them, you need to do it within 14 days of like receiving the items, which is fair enough, but there was no kind of like address on their website. There was obviously an address on the waybill on the actual parcel that came, but like that could have just been a warehouse. Like I wasn't sure whether that was the kind of right address to send it to, and I did email them multiple times, and as of a week and a half later, like after kind of first trying them on and emailing them, I still have not had a response as to where I need to send it back. So I literally just sent it back to the address that was on the package, put like some details on like a little piece of paper and put it inside, but I'm just kind of fingers crossed that that's where I'm meant to send it to, because obviously if not, I am out almost £200. So yeah, just something to be aware of if you are kind of thinking of purchasing from Petite The Brand. Okay, so I'm just going to go straight into the review, and as mentioned previously, I bought the trousers in the shorter size, which I think is meant to be worn with like flat shoes or trainers, but bearing in mind that these trousers are designed for somebody that is 5 foot tall, I went in knowing that I would probably have to wear heels with the shorter version as well. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of like clarify that. But to go into kind of like my first impressions and my kind of first thoughts, I will show you the trousers now. And the first thing that I will say is that these feel very high quality. Like the material is thick. It doesn't feel like a cheapy synthetic material. They look like high quality work trousers. So I have to say, I'm very impressed with the actual like material. In terms of sizing, again, I'm very impressed with the waist, because I think the smallest size is an extra small, and on their size chart it says that that's like a 22-23 inch waist, which is what I am, and they fit perfectly around the waist. They literally sit on my waist as well, so they're not too low, they're not too high, and they are, yeah, very comfortable. I don't have the like weird kind of gap in the back, which drives me absolutely insane. As you can see from the side, they go in, there's no like gaping at the back, which I love. And in terms of length, I think, yeah, these are really the kind of perfect length to wear with heels. Maybe, actually no, I was gonna say maybe like a centimetre or two too long, but actually with the heels I think they're the perfect size. The zip, again, very high quality. That looks like it's been put in really well. It's not been done like on the cheap. That's a good quality zip. And I actually really like these, but the only thing is I will come forward a little bit to show you. They are a little bit baggy. Look, you can see they're a little bit baggy around the thighs. And if I go to the side, you can kind of see they're just slightly too big around the thighs, and that's actually made me really sad, because apart from that, these would be the perfect trousers. But unfortunately, I don't think I will be able to wear them. I could technically get them taken in, but I'm not sure how easy that's going to be. And yeah, I think I'm just going to have to like leave these, because it's not really worth it in my opinion. But if you are kind of my size and a slightly larger size, I think these are going to be a really good work trouser if that's what you're looking for. Sadly, they're just a little bit unflattering at the back because they're a bit baggy. But then again, I do have really skinny, thin thighs, so that's always going to be a problem for me anyway. But overall, even though I'm probably going to send these back, I think they are really high quality. They're really flattering, and you can definitely tell that they have been designed by a petite lady. Also, I just wanted to show there's like a zip on the side. I'm not sure if this is coming up on the camera, but the zip is on the side. It's very discreet, and yeah, I think these are absolutely lovely, really high quality. And I think for me, it would have been a bit nicer to have slightly stretchy fabric, because I probably would have then been able to fit into them. But I appreciate that she was going for like a more luxury tailored look, so that's fair enough. So even though I am sending these back, well, most likely sending these back, I would definitely recommend them for tiny people. I think I'm just particularly small, unfortunately. But yeah, overall, I love the trousers. Okay, so I have changed the angle for the review of this shirt, because I kind of just wanted to get like a little bit closer so you can kind of see the details. But my kind of first impressions of the shirt is that, again, I will say very well finished. Like the finishing, the seams, the buttons has been done to a very high standard, probably higher quality than what you would see on the high street. So first of all, I will start off with the good. It's another really well-made garment, which I love to see. I think in terms of like the fit, it's just, for me, it's again slightly too big, just around the sides. I think for an extra small, even an oversized kind of shirt, I think it is a little bit too wide. It's something that I always struggle with oversized shirts, is that they just become too wide, that they don't really kind of flatten my kind of smaller frame. So I would have liked to have seen it like a little bit smaller. Again, in terms of the length, if you're 4'9", yeah, maybe not go for like the long sleeves. Again, these clothings, what am I on today? These garments are made for somebody that is 5 foot tall, so you've got to kind of factor that in if you are under 5 foot tall. And I'm obviously 4'9", so I knew this was going to be a little bit long, but I just don't think that this shirt is for me. I quite like the style, but again, I think it is just slightly too big for my kind of small frame. So if you are short but also very slim and you have like a small frame, this shirt might not be for you. But let me know what you think of like the style when it's tucked in. I do like it in theory, but just not on me. But I will say, if you are slightly bigger, if you are kind of slightly taller and maybe like a bigger size than like extra small, both the trousers and the shirt might work well for you. But I think personally for me, it's just not fitting my body in the way that I would like. So unfortunately, I will probably be sending both back. But again, let me know in the comments. Maybe you like them. Maybe you like them on me. Maybe you think they look good. I would love to know. But personally, I think they're a little bit too big. So I'm just gonna come down and like finish the little video down here, and also just to get like a real close-up. This is what the collar looks like. This, again, really high quality. That's been done to a really high standard. So yeah, I hope this has been helpful for you. If you are petite like me, I hope this has kind of like given you an idea of whether you might want to try this brand or not. I know that I'm kind of saying that I want to send them back, but in terms of like petite brands, I think this is the closest that I've got to kind of items really fitting me. Quite often with petite brands, they're still way too big. So this has been like the closest I've been to actually getting like really high quality petite clothes. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Again, as always, if you have any comments, let me know. And if you have any brands that you would like me to try, any brands that I haven't mentioned on this channel before, do let me know. I would be more than happy to do a try on and a review for you. So that's it for today's video. I hope to see you in my next one, and I hope you'll have a good day, week, and yeah, see you in my next one.